Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Zach and Laura here. For those of you who are new, welcome to the family. For those of you who have been with us for a while and are already a part of the family, it has actually been quite a while since we've posted. The reason for that is because we actually went to Florida on vacation. It was super fun, got sunburnt, had a good time. I'm actually going to put our Instagram link in the description below, as well as the tag is @the_Coleman family. So you can go ahead, follow us there, check it out, see some pictures and videos of our good times there. But for today, we're actually going to be cooking some light soup and fufu for you guys. Shout out to Elizabeth Nyako, who actually gave us the idea to do this. She wanted to see Laura cook and prepare. She's the chef, obviously. I can help cut some meat here and there, but that's about it. But I'm going to be doing the eating as well as she will. So stay tuned.
Welcome to our kitchen. It's really tiny, but anyway, it doesn't matter. These are the ingredients we're going to use today. Most of these spices, I probably don't know their names. My mom just sent them to me from Ghana. She doesn't really know what they're called either. I'm going to know the names of some of the spices. I probably wouldn't know the names of the others. But you don't have to use exactly the same spices that I'm using right now. You can just use whatever you have at home or whatever spices you're comfortable with. It doesn't really matter. So we have our onion, we have our tomatoes, we have 1 egg, ginger, garlic, habanero pepper. We have fish. It's tilapia. You can use whatever fish you want or have. This, I don't know what it's called. You've probably seen it before or not, especially if you're in Ghana. But oh, we have some rosemary and then nkiti and pepper mixture together right here. We have our Maggi cube, Remy spices. It's the chicken seasoning ones, and then some other chicken seasonings that my mom got me. Cayenne pepper. I just use that and salt and these other spices to just season my fish because I don't really like the fishy smell that it has in it. My mom just wrote on one of the rubber bags she had mixed spices, but I'm not really sure what kind of spices she mixed together, but either ways we have it in there. We have our geisha tomatoes or mackerel. You don't have to use this if you don't have it. I just want to use it, so I'm using it. And then our salt and then tomato paste. So, and obviously our chicken. That is what we're gonna use today. If you don't have any of these ingredients at home or where you are, you don't have to use it. You can just use whatever you have, whatever spices you're comfortable with or you're used to using. You can just use whatever. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. So yeah, let's get started. So I have my pepper, ginger, garlic, and onion in here. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of all these spices that I showed you guys at first in there. Put the heat on medium and just season. The cubes are really hard, so it's hard to just like, but I'm gonna leave it in there anyways because it's gonna melt and just blend in. And then I'm gonna season the chicken with this spices. I really like the Remy chicken seasoning. It's really good. It tastes really good. Half the time I sometimes use just that when I'm okay. So that's enough. And I forgot to mention this, but I'm not gonna put the fish in there because the fish is really soft and it cooks fast. So I'm just gonna leave the fish to marinate for a little bit, and then when the soup is halfway boiled, I'm just gonna put it in the soup with it. So now we have this going. We're just gonna let it steam a little bit, and then we're gonna put our blended ginger and onions and garlic in there. Okay, so our meat have been cooking for a little bit. We're just gonna put our tomato paste in there. So with this, you can either just put it straight in there, or you can add a little bit of water and just, mix it and put it in there. I prefer to just add a little bit of water first because I don't want to deal with having to blend it in the meat or stir too much. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this out. And I'm sorry if I'm not giving you measurements. I'm not used to measuring stuff. In Ghana, my mom would just tell you, just, you know, fawanibu. I'm like, how much salt should I put in there, Mom? And she'd say, fawanibu. Just like, use your eyes to measure. You don't need to measure. So I'm just used to doing that. So I'm okay, it's been cooking for a while. Oh, I can smell the chicken. We got this chicken from Walmart. It's the heart chicken, not the boneless one. So now we're gonna add our blended stuff to it. Okay, so it's been cooking for like 2-3 minutes. So we're just gonna put our fresh tomatoes and 1 onion in here. Let it cook with it and then blend it later and just put it in there. Okay, so this has been boiling for like 10 minutes. So our onion is probably done by now. Oh, when you reach this stage and you're trying to open it, you should probably be careful because it's like, you know, bubbling up. You don't want it spilling all over. So we're gonna take our onion out and then blend it. Ooh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna lower the heat before I put this in because I don't want it spilling all over me. Okay, we're gonna put this in here. Just gonna put more water in the blender and just rinse it in. In here, you don't have to worry about the water. You're making light soup. It can be as light as you want it to be. Okay, now we're gonna blend our tomatoes. Okay. Then we're gonna add that to it. Gives it just a milky look. Okay. I would say you should just add a little bit of water as you go, just a little bit at a time, just so you don't put too much water in it. You know, when it's a little bit, you can always add more whenever it thickens up, but if there's too much, then it's probably just gonna be really watery and you won't be able to eat it. So, all right, we're gonna let it cook for a little bit and then we're gonna add our fish and then our mackerel. Okay, we're gonna have Zach put in the tilapia and the mackerel.
Yep, now I'm gonna do my part.
Just so he can say he was part of it. Okay, so first now you're gonna put in the tilapia first. Yeah. No, just grab the tilapia.
I don't want to get my hands dirty.
Say that again. What?
I don't want to get my hands. It'll smell like
seriously?
Fish. You cook with gloves on. Don't even.
No, you didn't say you don't want your hands to smell fishy. You said you don't want to.
That's what I meant.
Make your hands dirty.
Like I don't want to get them all fishy smelling.
You could say that. Okay. I enjoy this. Okay.
But granted, I did have to teach Laura how to cut tilapia, so I've got that one.
Okay. So we're gonna not put the mackerel in right now. We're just gonna let the tilapia cook halfway. So you can cover it back up. Final process. I'm just gonna put in our mackerel. Let's get closer.
It'll come out.
Nice. It will come out. Just put it in. There you go. That looks so good.
Alright.
Yeah, you can just dip it in. You should add more water to it. It's really thick. So yeah, that's for you guys. Okay, so we're just gonna let this cook for a couple more minutes, probably 5 to 7. And our water is boiling, so we're gonna make our neat fufu and then dinner is served.
Yay.
You excited?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so our soup is just ready almost. We're just letting it, boil for a little bit just to get the mackerel mixed in there. So we're gonna make our fufu. I boiled this water like all together, but I've separated because I'm not sure how much water I'm gonna need. We have just a little bit left. We use the fufu mix, the plantain one. We like the plantain one better. Okay, so our food is ready. Time to dish it up.
All right, finally, it's time to eat. We've been waiting forever.
Not forever. It took like 30 minutes. I don't know, 30, 40 minutes.
From start to finish?
The wait periods are not part of it. Like the part where we have to wait for it to cook.
That's part of it.
It took like an hour.
Almost 2 hours. From start to finish.
Okay.
But it's ready. You guys saw it. Look at this. It looks so good. So we're gonna dive in. Don't make fun of me, Dio Bruni, eating fufu.
Yeah, I want them to see how you eat fufu.
Alright, so I cut. Alright. Then I just
How did it taste?
It's so good. The soup is actually really good.
Yeah?
It's like kind of sweet, but it's like really good.
Good. Alright, I'm hungry. I'm just gonna eat.
Even like for me, my first time having fufu was like my first real full day in Ghana. And it was in like an area called Impraiso, which is in the eastern region. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's in the eastern region. And it's in a chop bar. And this chop bars there are usually they got a vibe. It's really cool. You can vibe with chop bars. So they have like music going or people outside playing games, and they usually have like a picket fence, what here in America we'd consider like a picket fence. And they are like colored, and it's just kind of like a wooden building. You go inside. They don't have menus. You don't go in there like, unless it's a really nice chop bar, they'll have menus, but usually there's no menus. You just go up, be like, I want 1 CD fufu, 2 CD meat, something like that.
Yeah.
And
you just wait in line for it.
Yeah.
Or you can just sit down when it's not ready.
And it's good because usually they'll have it pounded already, but they'll kind of just do like another pounding to kind of like loosen it up for you. And I remember my first time getting it, I was sitting there, I was like, well, this looks kind of good. I was super hungry. I was like, this looks kind of good. And so I tried it. Oh, I loved it straight away. I know a lot of foreigners who don't like it. My sister, she went to Ghana on a service trip, and she did not like fufu at all. Like,
she loves wache though.
Yeah, wache
and indomie. Yeah, she loves wache and indomie really.
Yeah, and one thing about Ghana culture that I was 100% against, and I think it's more of an old culture, but it was that you don't eat your meat until your food's gone.
Yes.
The meat's last. No, I couldn't, because like I would go straight for the meat. Like the meat looked so good, and I would go straight for the meat, and people were like, "What are you doing? No, wait." I'm like, "No, you're just saying this so you can get the meat, and I won't have meat." But like, I guess that was one thing that I adapted to.
The reason they say that is because sometimes when you eat the meat first, you get
get full.
satisfied.
Yeah.
And so you just leave the food.
Kind of like here in America when you like eat your veggies first
Yes.
before you eat like
But then
dessert
if you eat your food, the meat is always really good, so you're not gonna like just leave it. You're definitely gonna eat the meat. So parents always tell us to eat our food before the meat because they want us to finish the food.
Exactly. But I don't know. Fufu is not your favorite though, right? Mm-mm. Like etto is your favorite.
I love etto. Yeah.
Would you say fufu is like on your top 5 or?
Definitely fufu with light soup. It depends on what it's with.
What's your second favorite? Is it fufu with light soup or no?
Well, my second favorite is fried rice. I like fried rice. Mm-hmm.
Okay, fried rice is good.
Yeah. But then obviously it depends on where you get it from, or you know how it tastes like. Like some people like fufu, but I don't think they like fufu with every kind of soup. Some people will only eat it with palm nut soup, which I definitely want. I don't like palm nut soup at all.
Oh, I do want to know, any of you guys, let's see who's in this club with me, but I love okra. Like I love okra like all the way. Do any of you guys like okra in fufu, like light soup? Like if you were just to get some boiled okra and put it in this light soup
I like
the fufu. Lots of people think it's weird.
No.
But I love it so much.
I think it's good. Yeah.
It's
some people
good.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Have you heard or seen anyone eat rice with okra stew or okra soup or whatever before?
I've done it before.
Well, how was it?
It was actually really good. I liked it a lot.
So back at school, one of my friends did it, and I thought it was really gross. I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was really gross, and she said it was really good. She tried to get me to like try it before or taste it, but I never did. So if you guys think it's really good, let me know. Like I'm kind of scared to try because I think it's gonna be weird or it's gonna taste gross. But yeah, you guys should let me know if you think it's good or not.
Yeah. And another thing about like Ghana food is like, oh, it was so annoying because lots of the oil, like especially when you have like palm nut soup, that palm nut oil can get on your skin and stay on your skin like for a long time. And so especially like with my white skin,
I don't think it stays on mine.
Yeah, like you can see it. It's there, but you can't see it. No,
right
but like
now?
when it's on like white skin, you can see it so much. So like sometimes if you're eating fast, you get it like on your nose, like, or like your hands. Like see, even like if she holds up her hands versus mine, like you can kind of tell like my hands look way dirtier, but
yeah,
they're still the same. And so it's something that was kind of a little annoying, but I got over it and it was fine. You just wash your hands fine afterwards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely love fufu. It's so good.
I like fufu.
And it like fills you up because there's a lot of like Ghanaians or older Ghanaians who say, if I haven't had my fufu today, then I haven't eaten. Like even if they've eaten like manku, rice, like
yeah, some people just think fufu is the food. So if they haven't eaten fufu, then they haven't eaten that day. So
yeah, and that's one thing that I thought was funny, because like there's this old woman by one of the houses I was staying in. Every evening I'd come home and she'd say, "Oh, Rooney, did you eat fufu?" I'd be like, "Oh no, I had like kenke with shito tonight or something like that." And she'd be like, "Oh no, come, I'll make you fufu. You need to eat. You'll be hungry." I was like, it was so funny.
I just said I ate, and she's like, "No, you haven't eaten. You need to eat fufu."
And sometimes we'd eat like a big meal, like banku with something, or like 2 balls of kenke. I don't know, but we'd be stuffed, and she would like by force. Like, of course she's super nice, but it was awesome. So
yeah,
I gained a few pounds during that time. But
what's your favorite part of the chicken?
The chicken?
Here, I'll tell you. I like the thigh, the neck, and the butt.
The butt? You mean like...
It's soft. Oh, I should have showed you. I cut it right now. It's like, not just like a tiny butt, but just the round of the butt. And then I like the intestines, really.
Like gizzard?
Yeah, like gizzard.
Gizzard's super good. Like when you put it on...
Like a
kebab.
barbecue.
Yeah. We actually made some gizzard and like veggie kebabs
a couple days ago before we left.
Yeah, like last week.
Yeah.
Super good.
It's hard to get this chicken.
But for you guys, you gotta let us know.
That's good.
What is your favorite food? And what meal should we make next? What meal should we eat next? Alright guys, Well, as you can tell, we're enjoying this way too much. Oh, it's so good. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Make sure you comment down below and answer those questions we ask, and give us those contributions, because we love, as you can see, replying and doing what makes you guys happy and excited to watch more.
Yeah.
So until next time, guys, we'll see ya.
Bye.